Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, that I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the end? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I don't mind thinking. Well, I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, that I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the end? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy New Year coming up here real soon. My name is Pat O'Brien. It's a pleasure to be with you in our studios here in Bon Air. That's in northern Chesterfield County in Virginia, right outside of Richmond. And me and my lovely wife are running this new show this evening. This is with a new platform, so I hope you will bear with us as we work out these kinks, if we have any. Hopefully we won't. Let me explain quickly what's happening for the folks who are listening who haven't commented yet. We are working on a new platform called Restream. Restream is a program that allows us to stream to Facebook, all of the groups that I have in Facebook, as well as YouTube. And not only can I stream simultaneously to all of those, but I can see all of your comments, hopefully, from those 4 different groups. Now, there is one important bit of information here. You all who are watching on Facebook may need to give Restream your permission to show your name. If you don't do that, I will see Facebook user. I won't see your name. I'll see your comment, but not your name. So I've posted some things on my Facebook pages today that you click on this link. It's a real easy 1 or 2 steps, and you click on that. You'll also see the links come through the stream here every once in a while, so you can click on that. So far, everybody's caught on. So we have Michelle Faison. Michelle, good to see you. J.R. Russell is here. We have Sally Mutter. Believer, and we have Jerry Lynch Oliver, and we have Joy Lukovic, and we have Wendy O'Brien, and I think we have Bruce Gober. Maybe we can go up top, see if there's anybody else up there. And Charles Jones. So great, you all have figured it out. This is the way we will do it from now on if it all goes well. Some folks have said that they prefer YouTube because the quality of the video and the quality of the audio is better. And then others have preferred Facebook because the chat feature is more robust. So the best of both worlds, I hope. So let me have some requests. You'll see the links for my web page that will come through the stream every so often, and give us some requests.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got this feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get downstairs. They're just clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Thank you, Bruce. Well, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. There's Catherine, 'cause I'm talking, I'm all over the place. And Susie, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please, please. I tried to make some sense of it all, but I got this feeling it makes no sense at all. It's not cool to go to sleep on the floor, and I don't think that I can take anymore. They're just clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, please. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got this feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I'll get downstairs. They're just clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Steelers wheel right there, ladies and gentlemen, and we have our first honest request of the evening from Susie. And as I said, this is going to be a learning experience for us and maybe all together. And I would just like to mention, and I'll try not to do this too much throughout the night, but some people are just joining us. So remember, if you are watching on Facebook, if you are watching on Facebook page or group or my profile, you need to give this program called Restream permission to use your name. Otherwise, you'll just show up as a Facebook user. I will not have your name. And so somebody replied to Michelle, and that just shows as a Facebook user. And it turns out that's our producer. So we're working these things out right now. Thanks for that. So ladies and gentlemen, other than that, this is a normal show. We have album cover challenge this evening as well as trivia. And that's going to be brought to you by Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. And we'll have gift cards to them. And there we go. Meredith says, my life exactly, stuck in the middle. right, let's see here. Susie B. Susie B is Susan Breckenridge. Cool. So this is working out well, ladies and gentlemen. I need to know if anybody is on YouTube. If anybody's watching from YouTube, give us a shout so I can make sure that stream is working well. I had a request for a song by CCR. And by the way, folks, this is the only request we have so far. So make sure you throw some songs in the stream here. We'll make sure we get to them. There's Bruce on YouTube. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know, and it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, it's been that way for all my time. There's David, till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, and it can't stop. I wonder, help me out. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down a sunny day. There it is, some CCR, ladies and gentlemen. So that takes care of all of our requests. Don't forget that you will find an album cover challenge that will come through the streams back here. You'll see a classic album cover. You'll also see it come through the actual stream every so often. And if you're the first person to correctly identify the name of the album and the name of the musical act in one comment, then you will win a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. Okay, so Joy is on YouTube. That's cool. So she has, thank you, Jeff Knock. This is cool. This is working out quite well. So make sure, again, folks, if you're watching from, if I use your name, that means it's working out well. If I say that I got something from Facebook user, which says, how about Here Comes the Sun, that means that you haven't yet given Restream the permission to use your name. So once you do that, Don. So that's Don Kendrick. So Don Kendrick, if you go to the top of any of my Facebook pages, you will see that I posted a link a couple of times today. If you click on that link, maybe a two-step process, really easy. You're just giving Restream the ability to use your name, and that way I'll see your name instead of Facebook user. And hopefully once you've done that one time, you won't have to do it again. And so as I said, this is a new process. And once we do it, we should be there. There's Lee Reiser. Excellent. This is very cool. Lee Reiser. The Risers are in Honduras on the oasis of the sea. Seas. That's pretty cool. So, you know, we can use some pictures. You can post them as a comment or a message, private message. We'll put them in the stream here for upcoming shows. Lee, I hope you're having a fantastic time. The Shackletons. The Shecks are in Tennessee. Very cool. So this is working out quite well. So let's take care of Don. Don, make sure you click that link so I can see your name coming up here.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smile's returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, well, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright.
That was the Beatles for Don. So folks, evidently as we're posting, we're learning things here as we're posting, and some things may have duplicated. Sorry about that. Don't mean to bombard you with stuff, but hey, as I say, we're figuring that out. So let's see. Here's a great song by request. This goes out to my buddy David Hightower. This is a song by Neil Diamond. Early Neil Diamond song.
Belinda was mine till the time that I found her holding Jim, loving him. Then Sue came along, she loved me strong, that's what I thought. Me and Sue, but that died too. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me the girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man. I've Had it to here, being where love's a small word, a part-time thing, a paper ring. And I know it's been done, having one girl who loves you, right or wrong, we go strong. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me the girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me the girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am, a solitary man, solitary man. Solitary man. Solitary man. Solitary man.
Some Neil Diamond for David Hightower right there. Thank you very much. So, folks, we're still working on this new restream that we're using to reach both Facebook, all the pages in Facebook, as well as YouTube. And there is a little bit of a learning curve, and this is going out to Bob Smitty. So, Bob, thanks for your comment here. Good evening. Happy New Year to you also. If you will, there'll be a link that'll come through here shortly that you need to click on the link to give Restream your permission to show your name, because right now you just show up as a Facebook user, but my lovely producer determined that it's actually you. But if you want your comments to show up with your name, Bob Smitty, all you have to do is click on that link. It might be a 1 or 2 step process, very easy, no credit cards, nothing like that. Just click, give them your permission, and there it is. As a matter of fact, in the stream you should be able to find that, click on that, and you'll show up as Bob. So we're going to call you out one at a time if we need to train you up on that. Once you've done it, I think for future streams, I think you're fine. I believe once you've given it, yeah, you may not want to be known, but we hope you will. David Hightower, The Morning After, huh? I see what you did there. All right, so let's take a look at requests. Here's a song for Ariel and Eric. I don't know if Eric is watching this evening. He should be playing along. It's a song for Ariel and the kids. Yes. This is the long version. Thank you, Sally, for those words of encouragement. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring at the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a lifetime out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eye. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet,
and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the Game Boy, you got to learn to play it right. Come on, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, you know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. And every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarettes, and headed off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, you know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. Get ready now, when the dealing's done, and you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
There you go, Ariel. Thank you very much, and thanks for the claps there. So we have Kathy and Eddie. The Wards are in the stream. And we have some feedback from Joy. So Joy says, and this is great feedback for all of us. This is why we're trying this new platform. So if you're on YouTube, you can't see the comments. She says she has to keep coming to Facebook. Well, this is exactly why we're doing this. Some people preferred to watch and listen on YouTube because it appears that the quality of the stream and the audio and the video is better on YouTube. However, the comment section was not much fun on YouTube versus Facebook. So you can pick whatever platform you want. That's why we're doing it this way. I, however, can see all of your comments here from YouTube and Facebook, so that's what's cool. So I can respond to you, and if you really want the most robust comment section, so you can comment with each other and tag each other back and forth, Facebook, and actually specifically my page, which is Pat O'Brien RVA, just Pat O'Brien RVA, which is the page. You can you may already be a member of that, but if you watch it there, then you're guaranteed to see everybody's comments. Maybe not from YouTube, but definitely on Facebook. And let's see who else we have. Okay, so we have a hi Pat from a Facebook user, excuse me, and we're going to find out who that is shortly. Remember, this is new, and folks, I know you're going to get tired of this, but we will use tonight as a training exercise, and then hopefully in the future we won't have to do too much of that. So remember, if you are watching on Facebook, you need to click on a link that is up at the top of my page, which will give this new platform permission to use your name. And so I have a Facebook user here that says, can you please play horse? I assume that means a horse with no name, but I can't see your name because you have not yet clicked on that link. That link will be coming up shortly, and all you got to do is give it permission. It's 1 or 2 steps and you're done. You should be done forever. There's a Julie Evans is in the stream with 2 E's. So Julie says she can't stream to her TV this evening. That's interesting. It should be just coming from your device, your phone device, not this platform, I don't believe. But, and does that say, it's Liz. So Liz, you want to click on the, we actually have just put a link in the chat. It's Lisa. And Lisa, if you click on the Restream link that you should see right above your comment, it should take you 1 or 2 steps, then your name will show up forever. It's pretty cool. Oh, so it's Lisa. Okay, gotcha, Lisa. You bet I will do that for you. We'll take care of your request right now. This is a great song by America, Lisa.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sounds. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the deserts, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And a story is told of a river that flowed and made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of crown, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la.
I heard Maya the cat. Jackie is in the stream. Jackie, good to see you here in the stream tonight. So we're still trying to figure out the new platform we're on, which is called Restream, and we're working out some kinks and some details so we can all be on the same page. And I believe it was Charles who said, and I don't see it in the stream here, but I saw it on Facebook. He said that you can see, there it is. On my Facebook comments, you can see all the names for everyone, no ambiguous titles. And that's correct. You can watch and participate the way you always have on Facebook, and it'll act as normal. However, I'm working through a program that will cast to YouTube and to Facebook and wherever else we want to do it. And it's lining up all of your comments from all of the pages right here in front of me. So unless you give that Restream program your name or your ability to cast your name, you just show up as a Facebook user. And there's Michael McGuckin. Hi, Michael. So make sure you do click on that link. Once you've done it, I think you are done. Did I see Forrest George? I saw Forrest George. And Julie, stick with it there, Julie. Maybe you can try from a different page because I have Pat O'Brien and Pat O'Brien RVA and Pat O'Brien live streams. I don't know if that helps or not. So we'll get through this. We'll figure it all out. Don, as I said, Don, we have figured out your name. It does show up fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of the album cover challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You may have seen an album cover that has come through the stream, and that album is What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. And the winner this evening is Charles Jones. Charles Jones is the winner, and he is going to win. He is and has won a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. That's a great restaurant, fairly new restaurant in Midlothian on Busy Street. And Chef Duncan does a wonderful job preparing new meals and cocktails. It's a great place. Play there regularly, and as a matter of fact, I'm playing there tomorrow night for New Year's Eve. So if you're looking for something to do on New Year's Eve, check out Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. All right, let's see. Let's look at some requests here. Susie would like to hear a song. And congratulations, Charles. Do we hear the cat? I heard the cat. When you hear Maya, time to drink. Did I see who's down at the bottom there? Myra. Myra, she's got it. Myra Tunstall. Very good. Good to see you in the stream. All right, here's something by the man in black. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom prison. And time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, then I got him die. That's why, Eddie, that's why. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I need a lead guitar. I'll bet there's rich folks eating in some fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, and I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I guess I'd move it on a little farther down the line. And far from Folsom prison, that's where I'd want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. The man in black right there. Thank you, Jackie, for that. Joy says she's lost all the comments. So I don't know what you're watching on, if you're watching on your big screen or on your handheld. Sometimes it's just a matter of swiping right or left or from a corner. Just swipe and you might get your comments back. But actually, my Wendy just says she just touched her screen on her handheld there and it just showed right up. Yeah, Charles, I'll be doing the Guy Lombardo thing tomorrow night. And there's Jill Strong Knox. There it is. I haven't seen Jill in the stream for a while. And thank you, Fernando. So, folks, you can let us know where you're watching from. That helps a lot so we can see where we're reaching around the state or around the country, around the world even. And excellent stuff going on here. So, folks, this restream thing is working out pretty cool. As long as you've clicked on that link and give it your let it show your name, then then we know who we're talking to. And Eddie says he's watching from his exotic couch, and Jackie's watching from downtown Bon Air. So we're not far from each other. And Stephanie. All right, so let's take a peek here. Let's do a song 4. I need to know if the Sheks are still on the stream. If the Sheks are still on the stream, they're someplace exotic. I think they were in Honduras or something. And so Sophie wanted to hear this next song, so let me know. And Fernando is in Surf City, North Carolina. Thank you very much, Fernando, for that. And Jill is, I keep screwing this up. What is M-O? What's Mo? Missouri? Montana. Missouri? Montana. Missouri. I don't know. I'm ignorant. But Jill, I know Jill is somewhere out in West. And David Hightower is in his exotic car. Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Are the Sheks here? Are the Sheks? Missouri. There it is. Are the Sheks in the stream? They should be drinking colorful drinks right now.
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more to life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world with lots of places to run to. And if she had to die trying, she had one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, all right. Take it easy, baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl. There's Vince. Well, it was kind of cold that night. She stood alone on her balcony. Yes, she could hear the cars roll by out on 441 like waves crashing on the beach. And for one desperate moment there, he crept back into her memory. God, it's so painful, something that's so close, but still so far out of reach. Come on. Oh, yeah. All right. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. You're welcome, Sophie. Yes, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more to life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world with lots of places to run to. And if she had to die trying, she had one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, alright, take it easy baby, make it last all night. She was an American girl.
For the Sheks, ladies and gentlemen, for Sophie and Audra, the rest of the clan who are vacationing right now, I think. And so, folks, we want to thank all the folks who have been generous this evening. We appreciate your help. Your support of us allows us to keep doing this on Thursday nights, so you can sit in your home or on vacation or wherever you are, and you can watch these streams. You can request songs and help us work out these kinks. So we'd like to thank Eric. Eric, thank you very much for your generosity this evening. Don Kendrick, thank you very much. Audra, thank you, Audra, and the Shackletons. And we're good for right now. So, folks, thank you very much. And again, you'll find some links that come through every once in a while for you to click on if you're so inclined. And Ariel and Eric are in Surf City with Fernando and Angelica. How cool is that? So, lucky vacationers. Excellent. All right, let's take a peek here. Hey, Lisa. It's Lisa's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to Lisa. Lisa, I've known Lisa for, I don't know, a few decades now, I think at least. And it's amazing. She's just celebrating her 21st birthday tonight. Happy birthday, Lisa. All right, let's see what we have here. Joy. Joy, are you still in the stream? And Ariel, I'm going to have one of your songs coming up here soon. There's Joy. So let's take care of a song for Joy. This is a great song by, who did this song? Dan Fogelberg. I got to remember how to play this one.
A lonely child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, but his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone, solitary way. And he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. A quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. And his gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brothers' lives are different for they heard another call. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado when I am not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. I thank you for your music and your stories of the road. I thank you for your freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for your kindness in the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
So a little bit of housekeeping here. Joy, that was for you. You're quite welcome there. So we once again just want to mention that I am getting some comments from just Facebook users. Remember, we are on a new platform this evening, and whoever responded to, does that say Karina? Is that right? I'm sorry, Karen. Whoever responded to Karen, you're just showing up on our platform as just a Facebook user. If you click on the link, which will be coming through the stream shortly, that will give Restream the ability to actually show your name on Facebook. It's really easy to do. It's 2 steps. A lot of folks have already done it here. So instead of you showing up as a Facebook user, and there's the link right there, your name will show up. So we appreciate you doing that if you can. Once it's done, we won't have to bother you with that anymore. And there's Karen right there. And Karen said I did. Excellent. See how that works? Perfect, Karen. Thank you. And so, folks, it's time for a trivia question. The album, classic album this evening was What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. Charles Jones was our winner, so here's the first trivia question that goes along with that. Name the Brit pop band considered to be Oasis's rival. Name the Brit pop band that was considered to be Oasis's rival band. First person to give us the name of that band in a comment will win a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. There's Greta. Greta Wagner's in the stream. Excellent. One more time there from Bridgeport. Remember, we're working on a new program here, so you need to give. It's Bill Roth, is that right? Bill Rolfe. In Bridgeport, yeah. So make sure we're working on a new program here. Make sure you give Restream the rights to show your name. And once you've done that, we won't have to ask again. So Stephanie, let's do a song for Stephanie, and then I think then we'll have a song for Leah coming up right after that. Don't let me forget. Here's something by the Beatles.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you You were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Thank you, Greta. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise. You were only waiting for this moment to rise.
The Beatles by request right there. So here is a song for Leah. Leah, this is a great song by Sir Elton John.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, it's 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Come on, Leah, sing along. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, he's burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, he's burning out his fuse up here alone. What'd he say? Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no one there to raise them. If you dare, and all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, rocket rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at all. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, he's burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, he's burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
A song for Leah right there, ladies and gentlemen. Great song by Sir Elton John. Got more requests for Elton John and a lot of requests coming through the stream. I think Jerry's coming up next. And I think we're going to take care of our trivia here in a second, but I do want to mention just one more time, well, maybe a few more times this evening, because we're trying to get used to this new platform. Remember that if you are watching and commenting from Facebook, you need to give Restream the ability to show your name. If not, then you will just show up as a random Facebook user. You will see that come through the stream every so often. It's just a simple link with one click or two. You will be you will give them permission to use your name. Matter of fact, it's right there. So we actually had somebody that was coming up with the answer for the trivia question, and we don't know your name. So we need that. However, we did have someone come up with the answer early on, and the question was, name the British pop band. The Britpop band considered to be Oasis's rival, and the name of the band was Blur. And Jackie Miller was the first person to give us the answer. There's No Other Way was the name of their big hit here in the U.S. So Jackie, way to go. So remember, what this Restream is doing is it's taking all of the comments from YouTube and Facebook and throwing them in one stream for me to read. That way we keep you all lined up and queued up. All right, so Vince and Jerry. Jerry was the first one we're going to. Let's take a peek. And once again, Jackie won a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. You may have a couple there already, Jackie. I'm not sure. There'll be another trivia question coming up shortly. And here's a song for Jerry. Jerry Oliver. Yes, whoever Facebook user who said Blur, yeah, well, we don't know your name right now, so you have to click on the comment that's right above you, 2 comments above you that gives Restream the ability to show your name, so we don't know your name, but somebody came up with the answer first. They came up with the answer before yours. Jackie Miller is the winner this evening, but we have 3 more questions coming up. So hang in there, Facebook user, but click on that link so we can show your name and I'll know who you are. So good luck on the next 3 questions. Come on, Jerry.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their home. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. You'd hear them say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. And her eyes can steal the sailors from the sea. Brandy, braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of the man that Brandy loves. It came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but it made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. You'd hear them say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes as he told his sailor stories. You could feel the ocean fall and rise. You saw its raging glory. But he had always told the truth, Lord, he was an honest man. I can see you. Brandy does her best to understand. You got it, Lisa. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town. He loves a man who's not around. She still can't hear him say. She hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea.
There you go, Jerry. Jerry, that was Looking Glass, Brandy. So let's see, Lisa has got it figured out. Lisa gave Restream the ability to show your name, but we still have some people that are showing up as just Facebook users. So whoever asked for Kodachrome, Doc, Doc, my buddy Doc. So Doc is in the stream. Doc, I don't recall seeing you in the stream in a long time, if ever. I'm not sure. We've done 100 or so. But Doc, is good to see my old buddy Doc. We had lots of fun years gone by. So Doc, we're going from a new platform this evening. You will see a link that'll come through. That's right. That's right. You'll see a link that'll come through that if you click on that, it will give us the ability to see your name. Right now, you just show up as a Facebook user. I'd rather you show up as Don. So when you, yeah, he may not want to, he wants to stay anonymous probably, but that link will come through shortly. And just click on the link, couple of steps, and we'll see your name, you sexy biatch. My husband, okay, cool. And Jackie says, Charles is singing backup. Oh, and he knows where to sing backup because of me. Well, thank you. The lessons are free. All right, let's see. We took care of Brandy, David, the morning after. That's not happening. Let's do a couple of requests for this next song by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So let's take care of this one. It's 27 and 20 and 35, I think.
Got out of town on a boat, going to southern islands, sailing a reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, in the downhill run to Papeete. Off the wind on this setting lie, the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of water line nicely making way in a noisy bar in Avalon. I tried to call you on a midnight watch. I realized why twice you ran away. Just think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven brought you and me, it cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it well, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all the flags are a-flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. But just think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. And what heaven brought you and me, it cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it well, and you know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do, and you will survive being bested. 'Cause somebody fine will come along and make me forget about love and you and the Southern Cross. Yeah.
There it is, some Crosby, Stills, Nash. Greta says on Facebook, subtitles are way behind, then they fly. Yeah, that's a Facebook thing, and so can be annoying, I know. But that's just a Facebook thing catching up. It's voice recognition, and they're getting there, but they're not perfect yet. So let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that the classic album was What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. And so we have trivia questions that revolve around that. And let's have a trivia question right now. The title of the hit Wonderwall was inspired by whom? The title of the hit Wonderwall was inspired by whom? The first person that gives us the correct answer, and hopefully your name will appear, will win a gift card from Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. And there's Lauren Eanes Tucker. Good to see you in the stream. It's wonderful to see you here in the stream. Matt Couch. I do not know, same boat. But Matt, if you go to my web page, you will find my song list, and there'll be a link coming up shortly. You can click on that link. It'll take you to my web page, and then you can jot down some songs. I do have some other Zach Brown, and I'll consider Same Boat for later on. And so we're looking for the winner of the next trivia question. And no, David is just taking shots, I think. That's right, Jackie knows. So you can only play the trivia question once. If you win, you can only play one time. You can only win once. So what am I going to play now? Let's do a song for Vince, who I think is on vacation. Did I see Jupiter or Neptune, or where was he? Neptune Beach.
Hey, where did we go? Days and the rain came. Down in the hollow, playing some new game. Laughing and a running, hey, hey. Skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning fall with, oh, my heart's a thumping in you. My brown-eyed girl. You my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow? Going down the old mine with a transistor radio. Standing in the sunlight laughing, I hide me behind a rainbow wall. Slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da. La-dee-da. There you go, Audra. It's so hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Just cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da. 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 La-dee-da.
There it is, some Van Morrison. I think it's going to be a Van Morrison twin spin by request. Here's a song for Jackie. And it looks like we do already have a winner for the trivia, but that'll be coming up shortly. So you don't have to throw in your comments because we have our winner. I need a horn section for this next song.
We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. And the bonnet boats were one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, yeah, you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I want to hear it. I won't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. Yeah. Blow it, Wendy. When that foghorn blows, then you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I want to hear it. I won't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. Yeah, yeah. Stop now. There it is, a Van Morrison twin spin, right there. Thank you very much, folks. So we want to thank the folks who are being generous this evening. Thank you to Stephanie Maynard for your generosity today. Don't forget that you will find some links that will come through the stream every so often. We want to make sure they're showing up where they need to show up. Thank you again. That helps us. That allows us to stream like this on Thursday nights and give you all something to do as we might be moving back into staying at home for a while. Hope that's not the case. I truly hope it is not. But if you are home on a Thursday night, we'll be streaming every Thursday night. All right, so let's see here. Here's a song. This is a great song. Haven't had a chance to do this one recently. And it's a song by the Eagles. Let me see. This goes out to Christine's cousin. Is that Denise? Christine's cousin, Denise. cherry lips, sparks fly from her fingertips. Echo voices in the night. She's a restless spirit on an endless flight. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eye.
Hang in there, Karen.
She held me spellbound in the night, dancing shadows and firelight. Crazy laughter in another room, and she drove herself to madness with the silver spoon. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. She got the moon in her eye. Well, I know you want a lover. Let me tell you, brother, she's been sleeping in the devil's bed. There's some rumors going round, someone's underground. She can rock you in the night until your skin turns red. Yes. Ooh, witchy woman, see how high she flies. Ooh, witchy woman, she got the moon in her eye.
The Eagles, by request. Great song. So, you know, as I said, folks, we're working from a new platform, and we are kind of learning and training at the same time. So we have some people who are making some comments and probably haven't gotten the word yet that if you have not yet given Restream, if you're watching on Facebook, first of all, commenting on Facebook, you have to give this program called Restream your permission to show your name. And this is going out tonight to Diane with the Y. Diane is at Holloway, right? Yes, we've been friends for a long time. And Diane, so you'll see a link right down there in the stream. Click on that link. It says restream.io. Click on that and give it your permission to show your name, and then you will show up as you and not just as a random Facebook user. And we've almost got everybody hooked up, so that's cool. I'll continue to post these things throughout the week coming up for next week so that you can do it anytime, as I recall. So I understand we have a winner of the trivia. Is that correct? So tonight's album cover challenge, of course, was What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. And so our winner of the next trivia question was, the title of their hit Wonderwall was inspired by whom? Specifically, it was inspired by George Harrison and Lisa Rodemeyer. Lisa, my friend Lisa, you win a gift card this evening to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. And that's a great new restaurant in Midlothian area, Courthouse Road, busy street, right near the Chesterfield Town Center, in that general area. And it's a great place, wonderful food, very creative menu, creative drinks, and you should definitely check it out. It's one of our faves. And so I'll be playing there tomorrow night, by the way, for New Year's Eve. So you might want to give them a call, see if they have some space available for New Year's Eve. Congratulations to Lisa. We'll have a couple more trivia questions coming up shortly. 2 more, as a matter of fact. Oh, I did want to address the folks who said the Beatles, and they probably figured they were gypped. Let's go up and see who those folks were. Producer's going nuts with this new stream here. She's working her butt off. So a couple people said the Beatles. Let's find who they were. Cynthia. So Cynthia Harris said the Beatles. And there was one other that said the Beatles. I think it's above that. Where's that? And Cheryl Sporn. So, yes, George Harrison was a member of the Beatles, of course, but it was his solo project called Wonderwall Music that that inspired the title of the song Wonderwall. So it was a George Harrison specifically, not the Beatles. That's why Lisa got it in by saying George Harrison. So we have 2 more questions coming up shortly. And I think I owed Don. I need to know if Don Kendrick is still in the stream. Here's a song I don't get to do very often, and I've been looking around for a piece of gear that's gone, and I don't know where it went. So I'm trying to do a little reset here. And Vince may be in the stream. So Vince and I were working on this one during last week, I think.
Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream the night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon, when we were strangers, I watched you from afar. And when we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Because I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. This harvest moon.
There you go, Diane. Something just like that. Okay, folks, we're still training. We're still training everybody. I see Gene Fox is in the Gene Fox is in the stream. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 thump. So, Gene, good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow night as we celebrate New Year's Eve. And so, again, we're still training up people, and we need, it looks like Chris Adler, who asked for a specific song. So, Chris, we are working through a new program this evening, which is allowing us to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But you have to give this program, which is called Restream, your permission to use your name. And so all you have to do is click on the link that's going to show up shortly, and it's a 1 or 2 step process depending on where you are, and just say yes, you can use my name, and then you won't show up as just a random Facebook user. You will show up as Chris Adler. All right, let's see here. Angelica would like to hear this great song. Let's do this for Angelica. And did I see something else from somebody there? Something about fat bottom girls. I'm afraid I don't know that song. I do not know fat bottom girls. You think I would, but I bet Eric knows fat bottom girls, and I bet he'd like to play it right now. So if you want to know what I do, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is click on my website. What's that? Yeah, just click on my website, and it'll take you to my song list. It'll come through the stream shortly, or if you go to the very top of the stream, then it'll be there too. So we have the request. Angelica wanted to hear this next song. This one goes out to, although he didn't sing it, let's throw this one out to the memory of Mike Nesmith.
Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. Oh, and it rings, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold, and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on a steed, but now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good times started then, with our $1 to spend. And how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to our daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
The Monkees by request for Angelica. Joy, thank you for that. I think we got that taken care of. Thank you for your generosity this evening, ladies and gentlemen, through, I guess it's Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, or Facebook message, all of those. And yes, so now we've flooded the stream. We're just trying to make sure, again, we're learning this whole process too, and we're making sure that if we can post something to the right page, it shows up. So I think we may have over-posted there. Michelle, my friend Michelle, would like to hear this next song. Michelle, you know that I'm thinking about you and praying for you. all the time. And here's a great song by, who did this song? I can't tell you who did this one. It'll Come to Us. I do know the song, though. King, Wendy came up with it first, King Harvest.
We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Well, everybody here is out of sight, and they don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. There you go, Travis. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural type. Everybody's dancing in the moon. We like our fun and we never fight. And you can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Someone play their organ for me. It's just not right. Everybody here is out of sight. And they don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
There you go, Michelle. So, Doc, your song is coming up, I promise. We're going to do that next after we do another trivia question. Yes, so we'd also like to thank the folks who have been generous this evening, the ones that we haven't already thanked. So thank you, Charles Miller, thank you very much. Eric, thank you very much, Eric. And David Hightower, thank you. And Michelle Faison, thank you. And Jamie Taylor, thank you for your generosity. Appreciate that. And Joy Lukovic, thank you. And Diane Holloway and Stephanie Maynard. So once again, folks, thank you very much. This is allowing us to continue to do this from our home to your home or to wherever you are. We got folks that are vacationing in different parts of the world tonight who are watching and listening to the stream. So it's very cool. Yeah, so here comes the trivia question, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the album was What's the Story, Morning Glory, and it's okay. We're just lining things up. So the Oasis, they were naming such artists as the Bee Gees, David Bowie, and the Buzzcocks as influences. But who was their main influence? So Oasis named the Bee Gees, David Bowie, Buzzcocks, as well as others as their influences. But who was their major influence? First person to give us that answer in a comment will win a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. And Lisa asked, how do I get my gift card? I will give them your name tomorrow morning. First thing tomorrow morning, they will print up a gift card. We'll determine whether they'll be able to email it to you or whether they'll just hold it at the store for you upon your next visit. So you would just ask at the register or the hostess for your gift card. All right, let's see. What are we going to do here? We got Chris. Okay, so I said Doc. We're going to take care of Doc. Right here, Doc. I hope you're in the stream, and I hope you figured out how to give us your real name. Not your face, maybe marijuana. What? May not wanna. And so we have another Facebook user. We got to figure out who that Facebook user is who said Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was, in fact, a influence, but not the main influence. And remember, Facebook user, if you show up, well, if you have not yet clicked on the Restream link to show your name, well, you just show up as a Facebook user, and that link will come through shortly. There you go. He's working on it.
When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think it all. And my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can read the writing on the wall. Kodachrome, it gives me nice bright color. It gives me the green of summer. Makes you think all the world's in a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take photographs. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. If you took all the girls that I knew when I was single, brought them all together for one night, I know they'd never match my sweet little imagination. 'Cause everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, it gives me nice bright color, gives me the green of summer, makes you think all the world's in a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take photographs, so mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. No, mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Yeah, come on, Doc. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Yeah. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome and leave your balls so far from home. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Yeah. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Woo, woo, woo. Say, mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Hey.
A song for my buddy Doc. Haven't seen Doc in years. Doc, we need to see you. And let's see here. Yeah, let's take care of the trivia. Yeah, we're getting short on time, so we're going to take care of a trivia winner, ladies and gentlemen. The producer's getting frustrated. When she resorts to cussing, then it becomes an issue. Son of a... So let's see. The trivia question was, ladies and gentlemen, naming such artists as the Bee Gees, David Bowie, and the Buzzcocks as influences, who was the Oasis's main influence? And that was, of course, the Beatles was their main influence. And Ariel, I'm going to screw this up. I'm going to say Tusing because there's not two S's, except for in some promotional material there's two S's. So Ariel, congratulations. You won a gift card to Chef's Kitchen, Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. That's a great place. And I play there once a month, and I will be there tomorrow night for New Year's Eve. All right, let's see here. Let's take. We have one more trivia question coming up shortly. We'll try to fit that one in. Let's take care of a couple of requests here. Here's a great song. One of my favorite songs. When people ask, "What is your favorite song?" Well, I don't have. Well, I do have one favorite song, but this is definitely one of the top 5 songs right here. And this song was featured prominently in a hit television series. But it's a song from the, I'd say, the early 70s, actually. David wants to hear this song. Christine wants to hear this song.
Guess I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Didn't know you'd think that I'd forget. I'd regret the special love I had for you, my baby blue. All those days became so long. Did you really think I'd do you wrong? Dixie, when I let you go, I thought you'd realize that I would know, I would show the special love I had for you, my baby blue. What can I do? What can I say? Except I want you by my side. How can I show you, show me the way? Don't you know the times I've tried? Guess that's all I had to say. Except the feelings just grew stronger every day. Just one thing before I go. Take good care, baby, let me know. Let it grow. The special love you had for me, my Dixie dear.
Badfinger, and Jackie said that was from the movie. Well, it was in the show Breaking Bad. It was in the last episode at the end of the show. So a great song, great band, tragic ending to that band. So let's see, folks. Once again, we'd like to thank you for being part of our training session, so to speak, with our new platform, which is called Restream, which is allowing us to stream to Facebook, bunch of pages in Facebook as well as YouTube. But there is one thing that new viewers have to do, and that is, if you're watching on Facebook, you need to go to Restream, and you'll see right now in the stream, you'll see a link, Steve Wetzler, that you click on that link and give Restream the ability to show your name, to use your name. Yes, I hope you don't mind being called out, but if you were just doing a normal comment, I would see that it was Steve Wetzler. So just click on that link, and it's a 1 or 2 step process. You don't have to enter anything, just a couple of clicks, and that way your name will show up next to your comment, because all I have is Facebook user, a day in the life. I don't know this song, Steve. That's all I got. Maybe next time, though, Steve. Maybe next time. That's a great song, and I'll work on a day in the life for Steve Wetzler. But yeah, let's see if your name shows up. If your name shows up next to your request, Steve Wetzler, then it'll be more impetus for me, Steve Wetzler, to play your song next time. And Steve Wetzler he's featured prominently in the stream. In the stream back here, you'll see him. Wonderful, fine, talented bass player. Been playing in Richmond with many fine bands, and Steve's saying, "What the fuck?" So it's not a tease. Well, you gotta click on that link there so that we can see that you're not just a Facebook user, Steve Wetzler, that you're actually Steve Wetzler. So Wendy is cueing me that we need to do our and leave Steve out of it. But Steve would probably know the answer to this next question. This is the final trivia question. Don't forget that the album this evening was What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. So our final trivia question is, before calling themselves Oasis, the band went by what name? Before calling themselves Oasis, the band went by what name? The first person to give us the answer, the correct answer, in a comment that prominently shows your name will win a gift card from Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. Shannon Mead is in the stream. There's Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Excellent. Good to see you folks here. Okay, so I have time for just a couple more songs, and let's pick judiciously. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a lightning round here, too, to clean some of these up. But we want to thank you once again, folks. We hope you have a happy new year. Not Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. It's not the right answer. That's who? Is that from Steve Wetzler? He likes Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, by the way. He especially likes Tony, Orlando. And so let's do, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try to get through a number of these songs with a kind of a lightning round. We have a few minutes, so let's take care of a few of these. This is a song for Mark Robertson. Happy New Year to you. And this is a great song by Henry Paul. Who the hell is Henry Paul, Wendy? The lead singer from the Outlaws. So Ariel, I'm afraid you can only win once. I maybe didn't make that clear.
The storm is overcome with rage. I slowly turn another page. Deeper into love I seem to go. The story's filled with scattered lies, broken hearts and paradise. Toward the ending, no one seems to know that it's been so long since I've held you close enough to me that I feel I've finally come to lose my heart.
I agree, Ariel.
And the nights are so long without you that I find it hard to see through the tears we've cried, long enough to find us here apart. When that darkened sky reveals the way the sunlight really feels, burning through the longest afternoon. story fills with scattered lies, broken hearts and paradise. Toward the ending, no one seems to know. Sorry, Mark. That it's been so long since I've held you close enough to me that I feel I've finally come to lose my heart. And the nights are so long without you that I find it hard to see through the tears we cried, long enough to find us here apart. So long. Well, yes, it's been so long.
Okay, let's see. Let's touch on a few more here, and then we'll give you the winner. We have a winner to the trivia question, but we're going to give it just a couple more minutes to touch on a couple more songs here. Folks, if I didn't get to your songs this evening, I will start next Thursday's stream with your requests. Audra, I want to make sure you're still in the stream so I can take care of your song for Jake. And let's see. I'll do a little bit of a couple of songs here. Let's see if I can remember this one. Jenny is in the stream.
In the summertime, when the weather is fine, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather is fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, and go out and see what you can find. Well, if your daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If her daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Swim along the lake, to a town, or return in 25. Have a drink, have a drive, and go out and see what you can find. Well, we're not bad people, we're not dirty, we're not mean. We love everybody, yes, we do as we please. When the weather is fine, we go swimming or go fishing in the sea. We're always happy, lots for living, yeah, that's our philosophy. In the summertime, when the weather is fine, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather is fine, you got women on your mind. Well, have a drink, have a drive, and go out and see what you can find. Well, have a drink, have a drive, and go out and see what you can find.
There it is for Jenny, ladies and gentlemen. And you're quite welcome. Jenny, is that you on YouTube, I'm thinking? That might be you. All right, here's the song for Cynthia. Cynthia Harris. Long version.
I like to dream. Yes, yes, right between the sound machine. On a cloud of sound, not different than night. In any place it goes is right. It goes far, flies near, to the stars away from here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. You don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, You don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Yeah, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out the final winner of the trivia question this evening. And let's see, Shannon Mead, I'm afraid we've already done a Witchy Woman this evening. Don't get too many requests for that, but did it earlier this evening. So the question was, before calling themselves Oasis, the band went by what name? The band name was Rain. Joy Lukovic. Joy Lukovic is the winner. So Joy, you won a gift card to Midlothian Chef's Kitchen, a fine restaurant in Midlothian. And I will be contacting them tomorrow, giving them all of the winners' names, and we'll figure out how to best get those cards to you. You might just pick them up at the store. Maybe they'll email them. We'll figure all of that out. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's touch on, let's see, one more song. I wish I could get to everybody's request this evening. Actually, 1.5 songs. Audra is here. So, Audra, and I hope that Jake is here. We'll finish with the Jake song. Here's a little touch of a song for Michelle. Yes, Audrey, you're coming up. When I die and you lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When they lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky. It's where I wanna go when I die. When I die and you lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Boop, 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 boop. I've never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, it's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and you lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. Some Norman Greenbaum right there, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, we want to thank you very much for putting up with the training session here this evening, getting everybody on board to Restream. It looks like it worked pretty well. So we'll make sure we'll do this again next Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and I'll put out the word. And I'd like to dedicate this final song this evening to Jake and the Sheks, who are on vacation on a cruise ship somewhere, watching and listening. And so, folks, once again, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to everybody, and we'll be seeing you next year. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And if I go out, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And if I'm dreaming, yes, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. And when I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. Gonna be the man who's coming home to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, Jake. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sing it, Wendy. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Happy New Year, everybody. See you tomorrow night at Midlothian Chef's Kitchen. And once again, thank you. And thanks to Wendy for running the show tonight under extreme circumstances. So thank you, Wendy. Thank you all very much. See you next time.